I used to play so much Call of Duty that I used to dream about the game. I used to have dreams that I'm inside the map and I'm like running around. I used to stay up until the next day playing. I didn't have any idea what day it was. I didn't have any idea what time it was. All I used to know is that the next game's loading up. And any time that I wasn't on the game, I had crazy anxiety. My mind was not nice. It was not a nice place to be. And it even manifested itself physically, man. I used to tear at my hands. I used to rip and bite them. And my skin would get all messed up, bro. I was scared to handshake people because of what they look like. Fast forward to today, I got disciplined, bro. I managed to build my dream physique this year, and I even have graduated from the top uni in my country for engineering with 2 first-class dissertations as an award-winning graduate. And that put me in the place where I could apply to my dream job and actually get it. I was top 1 performer out of 2,000 who applied, bro. But that all came because I lived the disciplined life leading up to that moment. Yo bro, my name's Jas and I'll help you lock the fuck in on your discipline so that you can also achieve the same thing that I have and absolutely turn your life around, man. So drop a subscribe because it helps me help you. And let's get into the video, bruv. Why a morning routine? Bro, you might implicitly know this already, but look, an excellent day leads to an excellent week, and an excellent week leads to an excellent year. Excellent years lead to an excellent life. But what makes an excellent day? It's when you wake up full of energy, ready to go, already doing the good habits. You need to master the domino effect of habits, which means when you wake up, you do something crazy hard straight away. That's like the big domino and it just knocks everything over, bro, automatically. The smaller dominoes get destroyed because the biggest one has been knocked over. But remember, the biggest one is always the hardest one to knock down. So what you need to do, bro, you need to set yourself a task so hard to do in the morning that once you do it, everything else seems easier. And I know exactly what to do. I know just what to do for you. It's my exact morning routine, which I'm gonna drop for you in this video. And once you try this out, you're gonna be shocked. Because when you live a life like this, bro, success is inevitable. First, I'm gonna tell you the story of 2 racing drivers. The night before the race, driver number 1, he looks at the map, he studies it, he reenacts the racetrack in his head, and then he falls asleep. Every single twist and turn, his mind is working on it while he's asleep. Every single time he has to hit the accelerator, his mind's working on it while he's asleep. Every time he needs to brake at the right time, his mind's working on it while he's asleep. He's visualized it, he's practiced it, he's prepared. Driver number 2, he kind of knows he has a race tomorrow. He knows that he's gonna have to get in the car and race and all that, but he's not really thinking about it and he's just kind of unbothered. Who's gonna win the race, bro? Obviously driver number 1. So then why are you living your days like driver number 2? Bro, driver 1 fully prepared for the race the night before, and that's why he would dominate driver 2. It's completely obvious, right? And if you agree that you want to dominate your day tomorrow, then you tonight need to prepare for it. So your mind can work on the problems that you're gonna come up and face the next day tonight. Your brain is so flipping amazing as a creation because it will work on the problem while you're asleep. So if you write down in your checklist all the tasks that you need to do for tomorrow, your brain will work on it while you're asleep. Did you know that? Your brain will subconsciously get you prepared to do all these hard tasks tomorrow. So back to that domino effect, yeah? That big hard domino task that you want to start off with, your brain's gonna prepare you for that so it's not as hard tomorrow morning. As long as you plan it the night before. The exact action step here is to open your phone notes and write a checklist, like a tick box checklist. The first thing you do is just wake up. So when you wake up, you grab your phone, the alarm goes off, hit the alarm off, open the notes, and tick that you've woken up, and the next thing should be the next task, ready to be ticked off. And then you just have the whole day written out like that with timestamps next to it so you know what time you do everything. That's driver number 1, bro. That's when you're gonna win. Bro, that's when you become a killer in your days, man. When you have a checklist and you check all these habits off and you check all of these tasks off. But it all starts the night before. And look, everyone's different. I understand that, I appreciate we've all got different goals, different priorities, different set times. Like some people have got school, work, whatever it is, man. But look, if you want my personal help with this and getting disciplined and planning your days properly for success, and you want me to hold you accountable as well, get the link in the description, bro, because you have my personal help there. Now look, you clicked on this for my morning routine. I'm going to drop it now, straight. Not every day is the same because of how I program my weeks, but the way I do it is every day when I wake up, I'll wake up about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And bro, I absolutely make sure that I spring out of the bed because my phone alarm is so loud. I set it to super loud so that if I don't turn it off in time, everyone in my house is gonna wake up at 4, which is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? I spring out of bed because my phone's on the other side of the room. I set it there the night before. And by the way, on my phone, I've got the checklist planned out. Every single night I do that. So when I turn my alarm off, I tick off that I've woken up. I quickly go downstairs and hit up a cold shower within the first 10 minutes of being awake. Bro, the combo of waking up early and then instantly having a cold shower means 2 things. It means that you've already kept 2 promises to yourself that you said last night, and that, bro, is so powerful for your brain because it shows you that you're the type of guy that can like wake up early and work on your goals. That's the top 1% of society that do that, bro. The richest, the most famous, the guys with the best physiques, they're the ones that are doing this stuff. And you've just joined that club, man. And inside the cold shower, man, you close your eyes and you visualize what you want out of the day and what you want out of your life. So you visualize the end product, right? Which is at the end, bro, like as a 40-year-old, I personally want children, a beautiful wife, a happy marriage, a happy family, and lots of money. So that's what I imagine, and I know exactly where I want to be, and I know who it's going to be with. So what about you, bro? Who do you want to be surrounded with, friends-wise, wife, mum, brother, sister, all of them, dad, all of that, right? You want to be surrounded by the right people. So you imagine that, you imagine like what car you want to be driving, what house you want to be in, you imagine all of that, and then you also imagine the end of the day, like when you're winding down for bed and you feel just so content with everything you've done. Your mind will come up with the ways to visualize for you, man. And in that cold shower, it feels good, bro, because you could be having a cold shower and you could like trick your mind into thinking, oh man, I'm having a shower in my dream house or whatever. But that combo of cold shower and visualization, bro, it sets you for in such good stead for your day. And straight after that, I hit up either work, like a work session on my business, on this business right that you're watching right now, the YouTube one. So I'm either scripting, recording, or planning a video, editing a video. That's my work tasks, bro. And then if I'm not doing work that day, I'll hit a gym session, or sometimes I'll hit a flipping compressed gym session, yeah? 45 minutes, 1 hour, and then I've still got time to come back home and work. But sometimes I want to hit a longer gym session, so that's just how my week gets programmed. On gym rest days, I'm working, and on work rest days, I'm gymming. That's how it goes. And after hitting a work session or a gym session, I do breath work, I do meditation, and after I hit that hard work session or that hard gym session, I counter it with a warm shower, especially after the gym. I don't really do a warm shower after work, sorry, but if I hit a gym session, I come back home, have a warm shower, because if I do another cold one, apparently it like reduces your muscle growth and strength and stuff, so I'll leave that out. But every morning's a cold shower when you wake up. After the gym, have a warm one, just so you don't like ruin the gym session that you just hit, like you don't undo the gains or whatever. And then after that, bro, after a hard gym session or a hard work session, I hit up a breath work, meditation, and visualization stack. Breath work, it instantly makes you present. It makes you feel sort of like this feeling of being high, like elated, really happy, because you're messing around with the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in your body. So it alters your state a little bit. You feel like euphoric, really happy, nice and like spiritual, like the energy levels are just higher, bro. And people around you begin to notice that because you feel more socially in flow. You feel ready to work again even. And bro, after this, like stack, so I do breath work, because the breath work makes you instantly present and it gives you this euphoric feeling. You want to really lock that in with meditation, and that's just focusing on either the breath, a sound, or you can even like keep your hands together or something, like so you feel your fingertips touching, or you feel your bum on the chair, like any sort of present feeling that isn't going to go away. Any present noises that are happening, like ambient sounds or whatever. You can even like try and focus on your heartbeat, bro, but usually it's your breath or the feeling of your fingers or whatever. Like that's why people sit like that in it. But that's the meditation. And then I'll do visualize as well, and I'll visualize the rest of the day just going really well. And then usually, bro, I'll just go to my job. So that is the morning routine that I do before I hit my job. And bro, like when I'm at work, I'm just such a high performer because of it, and it just becomes this positive feedback loop that just keeps sending me upwards, man. I want the same for you. That's why I want you to jump on this routine. It all starts with waking up early, man. Wake up 5 a.m, man. 5 a.m is like a magic number, bro, because when I started waking up at that time in 2023, my goal at the time was boxing, and I was working full time. I was able to train twice a day, man. I know some people are like, oh, my archetype's different and I like working at night. Bro, just wake up early, man. You're a fully grown adult male. You can tell yourself to sleep earlier and wake up earlier. The hours in the beginning of the day before like 7 a.m. are absolutely precious and you should not give them up. When you wake up before the sun rises, it does something to your psychosomatic system, your brain, your body, your mind, everything just feels like, bro, you feel different. Your output is like double, triple what it normally is. You're training harder even though you haven't eaten before. You weirdly just feel like automatically locked in. And bro, the fact that you're not doing this already is just like a joke, because you've heard it before. You scroll the reels. You scroll the reels where the guy's locked in and he's waking up at 5 and he's telling you to do it. And all these successful people that you know about, these like famous athletes, these celebrities, all these people that have gained what you wanted and have what you want, the success, the goal striving mentality, the ambition, everything that you value, it all comes from discipline, man. That is the underlying factor, and you're still not going to go for it. Really? All it takes is for you, bro, you can like reasonably imagine yourself waking up tomorrow at 5 a.m, right? If you can imagine it, why can't you do it? Think about it, bro. I'm not asking you to do much. I'm actually just telling you what's best for you. Your brain's gotten you to here, and now use what I know about waking up early and doing a hard task and get it done now, man. There's nothing more pathetic than a man who hasn't reached his potential or is at least working to get there. So be the guy with me that's working to get there, man. I built a physique that I used to visualize about when, bro, just a year and a half ago, and I've got the physique now, and now I'm thinking even bigger, man. I wanted this job so badly. When I was in uni, I was imagining myself as a consultant engineer, research engineer, and I've got it now. But I'm now opening up to a world of new possibilities, new ambitions, but you can only ever get to the next level if you complete the level you're at right now, man. So work on it, work on completing the level, but it all comes down to what type of man you are. Are you the type of man that says like, yeah, after this video, I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna wake up at 5, blah, 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 and then you don't do it? Or are you the type of guy that says, oh, I'm gonna set the alarm right now and it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. Like in a year, once I've built the habit up and I've been doing it consistently, I'm sure that it will be easier, and then I'll become that guy that just does it automatically, achieves his goals automatically. And look, if you want my personal help with your goals, exact discipline systems that you need, bro, for your life, get the link in the description, man. It's all my knowledge in one place. It's called the Pathway of the Tiger, because you become an absolute killer when you get inside, man. That's it from me, bro. Sweat or regret, man. I'm out.